feeling. The Nova fans are cheering and they are loud.
That's not only Nova fans, BTR fans as well are cheering for the IKL champions here. They don't want this to be a 4-0, but MKL fans, they want this to end right here, and it is right now.
That's right. So we'll take a look. I mean, if you're online, you're watching from the game, you're watching from social media, give us a cheer, give us a support. Make sure you want your wishes to come through. Send it online as well.
To send it online, I will have to send it towards the gorge. This is game 4 with going to the lower brackets on the line here for BTR. They need to do whatever they can to keep this series alive and available. This is Nova Esports taking on BTR by Vitality in game 4 of the best of 7.
There we go. Sagi said it best. It's game number 4. This could be match point for Nova, and the way they have been playing, BTR will have to pull out all the blows here. Ormson starting in the mid lane, just trying to get the upset onto Wendy. Wendy is on the My Shiranui pick. This is going to be something they have to topple.
I love this. Ormson is showing us the value of the Lapu Lapu, but right away, Zan! Oh no! This is a very uncomfortable situation.
Yeah, it is, exactly, especially going against the Flowborn marksman in the early games, right? You get those empowered attacks, it does so much damage.
Yeah, and it does piercing strikes. That's the worst part, right? You're able to clear the wave super quickly.
Oh, absolutely. It's one of my favorite marksmen to play, to be honest. It's just a very great hero to pick up and play. Not the hardest to play either.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be maybe that turnaround condition for the side of Nova, right?
Yeah.
A tipping point, I would say. Because they have given respects to Zankyu, they haven't really gone for that level 1 invade.
Oh, speaking of level 1 invade though, I mean, there's a lot of action going into the bot side of the map already. I mean, both marksmen and their supports are level 2, so no ultimates will come through just yet.
Yeah, this one is, I feel like we are bubbling, we are simmering right now, right? But once it boils over, the lead is going to be immense for either side.
Oh, absolutely. Depends on who obviously comes out on top of this one, right? Obviously, they are just looking to try and get the first blood coming through for either of these two teams, but historically, it's been going over to Nova Esports. Can BTR topple the scale?
Yeah. They have to. I mean, if there's no other change in this situation, then BTR is headed for the lower brackets, which is not the worst situation in the world. But Nova, this is going to be very scary for the rest of the teams because we have not found out a lot of information on how do you break Nova's lineup.
Well, I'm sure if they do win, obviously APG will be the next team to try and find that answer out for everybody else in the global tournament right now. But you just see that CY using that hardened Jade Seal just to clear out the minion waves just so much quicker.
Yeah, and this pacing is very important because look, Xuan is level 4 as well. Dive.
Oh, he misses out the engine, but it's maybe potentially dive onto the back line here as well. It's going to be the Lubangs. Battlefield Command. Now Ormson and Neil have to find a way out. It's that board that gets them to escape.
Yeah, Ormson literally just saved Zan's life. That TP coming down was valuable on the side of Xuan. But right now, this is space created. BTR, they make a move on the top side. They're going to get the space right and make that rotation.
Oh yes, looking for the space right here, just to kind of enhance their tempo that's kind of already faltering at the moment, and I don't know what's more of a fight. The audience throwing up the 4-0 signs or waving the Indonesian flag.
I think it's an equal battle at this point, but someone will get damage at the end of the day, and I feel like the punches are already rolling in.
Yeah, I feel like there might be a brawl outside at some point. That'd be fun. I'll definitely put that live on TikTok. But no, at the moment in live, we have the brawl going on to the mid lane right now, just trying to get the pressure for either of these two teams before that all-important 4-minute mark comes onto the gorge here. It's going to be the winning strategy that gets laid down, but it's not going to do the damage that it is expected to see here. But the hero that you're seeing Ormson play is coming on the 21st of November, so remember to participate in the event to get the new hero, Lapu Lapu. The guy so nice, they named him twice.
Yeah, look, the value that Ormson has had, I cannot understate how much.
Neil, what are you doing? You have the invincibility, but he's going to be okay. He's going to be okay, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, 12 more seconds, right? This is going to be the first big fight between the two teams. Nova and BTR, whoever gets this Tyrant should have a huge advantage.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, already Nova's displaying a lot of damage right now, and Ormson is on the run. Maybe just trying to contest this. Golem, but there it is. It gets taken down, the Orange Jade Seal, and then the Unbridled Outburst into the bot side of the map. Zan goes down. This is going to be a crucial setup for the Tyrant.
What did we tell you? The first blood is going to matter a lot more, and the fact that it goes in the hands of Nova, this is going to be destructive because the growth is going to be huge. Right now, they're going to start looking for more openings on the side of BTR. And Nova, they are very happy with this because Muji is soloing the Tyrant at the 4.5-minute mark.
That's scary. That's scary for a marksman to be able to do that at 4 minutes, right? Like, you're looking at like Luban and you're looking at Flowborn marksman. That's going to be the only marksman that's going to be able to do that as well. But bot side of the map was taken down by the minions, naturally crashing into that T1 at the moment, but now Nova looking for a bit more pressure into the top side of the map here. We see that Zan, Ormson, as well as Neil are all rotated up that top side. They know they need to defend this second side lane.
Yep, and be very careful about the Nova lineup. They will get into a 5-man brawl straight away. Xuan, as long as he does not reveal his position, it might be a surprise strike, an uppercut into the hearts of BTR.
Yes, that's exactly a very frightful one, but maybe potentially a setup of the quickest match we've had so far with the KIC2025, but there's going to be the winning strategy. Onto the backline, ZY is taking that like a champ. And there it is. We see the ultimate from Lapu Lapu, and the Heart and Jade Steel has not been proper into the backline. It's going to be tough. Can he get something for the side of BTR? And the answer so far is no, as the board has been committed. Traps in Wave Pit, but that's it.
Yeah, but they can't find anything, and that's the biggest difference here, right? BTR, they're trying. They know that they need to shut down CY, but here comes the support as well. The scary thing is Muji's growth has not hit CY!
Oh, CY says goodbye as John Q gets the kill there. That's going to be a bit of a confidence boost for the guys over at BTR, but now they get the winning point strategy just to try and do damage onto Wei Pit, but he is just so gosh darn tanky.
I've never seen this hero being played by Zankyu, but so far it has a lot of value. Level 10 already. He's matching pace with CY as well. And BTR, like we said before, if there is any game to do it, it has to be this one because this is life on the line here.
Exactly. Tournament life, not tournament life on the line, but upper bracket life on the line, shall we say here. But John going down to the bot side of the map to get this T1 to try and neutralize that lead so far that Nova has created into the farm lane.
Yep, he's trying to play catch up, right? Right now, Zion's at 3.6, but here comes Nova once again, putting pressure onto that Crimson Golem.
Oh, there's Crimson Golem, maybe getting contested here. The Heart and Jade Steel is going to, in fact, not actually come through there, and it does. But then Lapu Lapu also goes down, but it's going to be tough into the back line right now. With Janku using the winning strategy, the board has been committed as well, but can he get some more? Tufts with the takedown onto Mochi and Wei Pit, but that is going to be paid back as well. Onto Ormson, and now Schwan gets taken down.
It's so unfortunate. I mean, Zan did get the kill. BTR, they do survive the aggression, but would you really call it a survival though?
Not really a survival. That's just kind of just delaying the inevitable at this point, but that winning strategy is going to hit Wendy, but it's not going to hit like a truck.
You see, take a look at the instant replay here. Very nice board setup at the end of this. They did have to sacrifice the life of Ormson here. Nice dive, right? And it was collected by Muji. At the end, this flash by Tough Z was so good. I mean, it was a winning condition for them. And they got one more kill here by Zan onto the new bound for Xuan. But unfortunately, he had to give away his life. So I wouldn't say that was the best trade, but still, value got it.
Yeah, value has been restored here as well. I mean, speaking of restoration, we're looking at the restoration of that goal lead. Started a resemblance, a little bit of an even ground between these two teams.
Yeah, I like the fact that Zhang Hu is recovering, right? This is a huge show of confidence. He does have the insatiable tome already, and this is going to be valuable lifesteal. Nice setup by Ormson here, but they're not going to find much value here because it's just Wave Hit. And until they stop that Xuan ultimate, I don't think they're able to take a true 5-on-5.
Exactly. I mean, they're just trying to kind of like draw out Wave Hit's Unbridled Outburst here. It's going to be 1v1 here, but it's got uphill command. Using the Parasol to go back into safety. There is going to be Zan on the Ali.
Oh, but in the mid lane, this is where the true damage will be, right? Tough Z. Oh, hang on.
Zhang Q, he's trying to use the winning strategy, but the body block didn't come through in time. CY took a lot of damage there, but it's not going to be enough to take him down. Wei Pit also taking a lot of damage, but it's going to be the Arrow Storm into the back line that's driving away BTR.
Oh, I love this. BTR, they refuse to back down. This is exactly what you need to do right now. The Tyrant is going to be spawning at this 8-minute and 40-second mark. Right now, Zhang Q is rushing this.
There. It's going to get taken down by the side of BTR. They get the Tyrant. Is this going to be enough for this next team fight to actually overcome the tide of Nova Esports?
I think it's going to be a bit difficult, but they can try. Zhang Q.
Oh, there it is, the Radiance with the Unbridled Outburst, but there is no catch into the backline. CY is trying to do damage onto Orbson, but now the Stampede keeps Orson away, locks Tubes away from the rest of the guys, but Waypit and Schwan goes down to Zahn and Tufts.
Yep, they just can't do it, Nova. Maybe this is the time.
Maybe it is, maybe they can contest this, but they don't get the Hardened Jade Steel, but it's going to be that Arrow Storm that stops the progression of BTR into Nova.
Okay, so it's going to be an even trade at this point, right? I say even based on the number of kills, but the fact that Zahn got taken down, this is not good news for the side of BTR.
No.
Wendy here, nice positioning. The information gotten for him is going to be very important. Neil, he has to be careful where he steps in. Ormson is coming in as well. Oh, no.
He's on the run, he's looking, he's trying. Wendy's like, no, that was my brush. Get out of it.
Yeah, I like this defensive positioning from the side of BTR, right? Yeah. Neil was ready to lock them in the board if that happened.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But that's going to be the Arrow Storm being committed here by the side of Nova's Mushi. But Ormson just getting that check, getting that intel onto Mushi as well. Wendy just trying to throw the Kachusans just to do a bit of damage onto the backline of the enemy team right now. Just trying to make sure they don't go and start this Tyrant just yet.
Yeah, look, 10-minute mark. This is the Shadow Mirrors, right? So it's very important for both sides to be able to secure this. Neo needs to land a great "the world is my board." If he's able to get the board down, Nova might be in for a nasty surprise. Zanq is close to 15.
Oh, a Bridal Airburst onto 3, but that board going to be committed to actually stop that fight and actually be a disinitiation. But Wendy with Schwan into the backline gets a pick up off the Zanq. They're looking for Tufts. That's going to be the front line for the side of BTR being taken down. They're trying to get Neil. Neil flashes over the wall.
Oh, they found a small crack and they tore right into the heart of BTR. Zahn here, unable to defend. Wait, everyone is wrapped around.
Everybody and their dogs are here in the mid lane, and they get a takedown onto Zahn as well. That's going to be not a team ace, because Neil is the only one alive. He has to mitigate this control.
Yeah, this is too much from Nova. They are performing surgery right in front of our eyes. 36,000 with the Shadow variant of the Tyrant going into their hands. They have now secured a 4,000 goal lead, and BTR have lost the T2 at the bottom as well. This is a lot of map pressure.
Yeah, T1 falling into the mid lane, T2 in bot side of the map as well as that Shadow Tyrant. This is going to be a lot of damage for the side of Nova. It's come through here. The Unbridled Outburst catches onto 2. It goes onto Neil. Neil has that passive. He gets taken down as well. The Hardened Jade Steel comes through.
Yeah, it's godlike for the side of CY. They're looking for more as well to set up onto the backline. Can they find what they're looking for? For now, it's going to be a short pause. But the damage onto the T2 by Muji, this is disgusting.
Yes.
Nova are just too powerful.
Yeah, just using Waypit as looks like an overpriced minion there, just so we could get those pierce and affected arrows onto that T2 in the mid lane. But there is a bit of a tough fall into that mid lane as well. They're trying to defend that higher ground turret.
This crack is going to be big. I mean, this is going to be a deep gash into the base.
We'll see. Deep gash. The Unbridled Outburst. Not quite got it yet, but they are looking to do damage onto Tufts. Tufts taking too much already into that T5, but that T3 falls down to the bot side of the map here as well. We do have the Battlefield Command come through also here from Schwan. They have no minion wave. BTR have a bit of a reprieve.
It's so crazy because the value that Xuan is giving is so much. I mean, it saves the lives of CY. You waste the ultimate of Zanq as well, and now you have a bleeding wound on the bottom side of BTR's base. Like, every single notion says that BTR can turn this around. They do have the damage, they do have the setup, they do have stuns, but every single time they try, Nova beats them down again and again.
They've got to keep trying, right? I mean, you got to keep throwing stuff at the wall until it sticks, and that's going to be the quote here for the side of BTR. But now, obviously, we have minion waves charging through into the bot side of the map and into the mid there, looking for more high ground turrets.
Yeah, I mean, Ormson has been phenomenal in this game so far, right? But for now, they have managed to force out the ultimate by CY here, 100 Jane Mark, but that is going to be a very short cooldown. They get the T3 in the mid as well. It's starting to look like the beginning of the end for BTR.
Yeah, just using CY there just to get that ranged attack damage when he's on the wall. Just driving away BTR from those high ground turrets, but now Schwan has to use the Battlefield Command. He gets out alive, but that is going to be the Shadow Overlord taken down as well.
And look at that, they pull BTR all the way to the bot. They get the space for the Shadow Overlord. And right now, BTR, with the only structure standing in between the crystal being that T3 at the top, it is looking a bit tight here.
Very tight indeed. I mean, we have to check that one for ourselves, but at the moment, it's going to be at the helm here of Nova. This is Nova's push to lose here. CY doesn't want to get caught out just yet.
Yeah, now they're just waiting for the cooldown on the Shen's ultimate here. The battlefield command showing you it is up now that once CY dives in, BTR, this might be the last attempt they will ever have.
It could be the last attempt here to try and get a win off of Nova Esports. They still don't have any kind of privilege for the side of BTR right there, just literally trying to defend their crystal to the best of their ability whilst we wait for the Shadow Vanguard to come through.
There's two members to set up, right? We have the Wendy knockup, we also have the Wave Hit ultimate. We'll see. And of course, if CY ever feels ballsy enough, he can dive right in the heart of BTR. They've got
there it is.
Base.
The final T3s do fall here for the side of BTR. Nova, Wave Pit, using the Unbridled Embers, catches up to none, but the Stampede comes through here as well. The Wolves might both be committed, but it's not going to be enough here. The pressure onto Nova is minute as they push the Crystal in game number 4, and Nova take the win into the upper brackets.
It's a clean